Normally I'd say bodyweight squats are really easy, but this is a lot of squats.
Mike Tyson is making a boxing comeback at 54 years old when he takes on Roy Jones Jr. in a heavyweight exhibition fight. In his prime, Mike had a crazy calisthenics workout which made up just a small part of his daily training. According to the internet, this included 500 push-ups, 500 squats, 500 dips, 500 shrugs, 2,000 sit-ups, 30 minutes of neck work. I was challenged to see how much of this routine I could complete within a 2-hour window.
So we're still in lockdown in the UK, so forgive the fact I'm not in a gym setting, I'm just in my conservatory at home. I've never done close to 500 push-ups in one go in my life. I think probably the most I've ever done is 200, so the chances of me doing 500 a day seem pretty slim.
Mike Tyson didn't do all the reps in one go, he would alternate between exercises in smaller microsets. Even though some of the exercises initially seemed easy, the massive volume of reps makes this really extreme. Initially, I started off strong with sets of between 30 or 50 reps per exercise, but this started to diminish quite quickly. After 30 minutes, I was pretty much finished.
Okay, so I started off doing sets of like 30 reps on push-ups. I'm now doing sets of 10, and I'm actually struggling. This isn't going well. Oh, right, so I'd like to get a quick breather. It's pretty interesting to know that Mike Tyson allegedly didn't really do any proper weight workouts until after he'd been to prison, which was in 1992, by which point he'd already won 41 out of 42 fights, won multiple world championships, and built this massive physique, which, if that's true, is pretty amazing.
Along with the more familiar exercises, Mike Tyson included huge amounts of neck training, including neck bridges, a popular exercise used by wrestlers. This helped him to develop his huge 20-inch plus neck.
Okay, so I've never done neck bridges before, so I'm not going to try it now. It's a pretty advanced technique. So what I'm going to do is do some static holds and some weighted neck movements as well. So as a kid growing up in the 90s, I was always astonished by the size of Mike Tyson's neck. Now in 1991, I would have been about 10 years old, and the circumference of Mike's neck was probably about the same as my waist, which I always just found absolutely amazing. When I was a kid, I used to do hundreds of sit-ups every single day. And now I hardly do any. I don't think I could do 2,000 even in one day if I had the entire day to do them. I'm not going to get anywhere close to 2,000 today. Dips aren't actually too bad, they just really burn, but they do completely fry out your triceps, so they're making the push-ups a lot harder.
The pace of my exercises started to slow dramatically as fatigue set in. I started getting cramps and swelling in my joints.
I've gone from doing sets of 10 push-ups to sets of 5, and my last one was 2. It's getting a bit ridiculous now.
Watching Mike train in his prime is really impressive, but I have to say, the videos I've seen of Mike training at 54 look amazing. He looks in incredible shape, and I really hope the fight with Roy Jones Jr. is a good event.
Okay, so I've got just over 10 minutes left, so one final big push, and then I'm gonna finish. Okay, so my time is up. I'm now officially finished. That's my end of my 2 hours. Thank God, that's all I can say. I've been keeping track of my reps throughout, so these are my final stats. I did 222 push-ups, which is okay. 357 dips, 500 squats, so I actually finished that one. 250 shrugs, 623 sit-ups, which is the most I've ever done in my entire life. And did probably about 10 minutes of net work. So my final thoughts on this is that it's a pretty intense home workout. So if you're also currently in lockdown and don't have access to a gym, this could be a pretty good home workout to try. Just make sure that you don't do what I did and actually build up the volume slowly rather than try to jump straight into those absolutely massive numbers. So let me know what you think of the workout in the comments below. And also, who do you think is going to win between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. in their big exhibition fight next week? Let me know in the comments below.